Hi, it's Alex here, the founder of the Careers with Purpose Summit. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for attending the summit. And for all those who missed out on each one of the sessions, you really missed a treat. We had 27 of some of the world's best speakers, thought leaders, experts in a range of subjects. And although the summit is now over, it's now time to take what you've learned and put it into action so that you can make any necessary steps, any necessary improvements to your career so you can move forward. And with that in mind, over the next few days, I'm just going to be reviewing some of the summit speakers and selecting some of my favorite quotes and giving really my interpretation on what those quotes potentially mean and how you could use them in your career to take things forward. And our first speaker is founder of the Value Center. Richard Barrett is his name. He's the founder of the Value Center and also the chair of the Value Center. Richard had lots of great insight to share on the importance of values in work and life. And one of the things that I learned, one of the key things I learned is that your values change over the course of your life. So, the values that you had as a 20 or 25-year-old may not necessarily be the same when you reach 35, 40 years old. So it stands to reason, with that being the case, that it's important to self-assess over the course of your career and do that on a regular basis. One of the things that Richard said is if you feel fearful or uneasy, that indicates the presence of a potentially limiting value. Values essentially are driven by your fears. And we've all been there. We've all been sitting at work where we felt a sense of trepidation, or you feel a sense of anxiety on your journey into work. I just want to give you a few suggestions as to how you might begin to really turn things around so that you don't have that sense of feeling that fear or that lack of energy that you might have. First off, what I suggest you do is to really have the presence of mind to understand that something is going on, something's not right, and you need to make an improvement. So that acknowledgement is really important first and foremost. Then self-assessment. As I said, that's important throughout your career. It's important to reassess every now and again to figure out, to articulate, to write down what it is that might be causing you to have those feelings of anxiety, what it is or who it is that might be causing you to have those feelings of anxiety. And conversely, it's important to really understand what really gets you going, what really motivates you and invigorates you in work. Whether that be your values, identifying the values that really invigorate you, or the strengths and the skills that you really like to use. And then next, take steps to fix the issue. That might mean, a complete change of environment. It might mean that you have to take yourself away from the work setting that you're in at the moment, the company that you're with at the moment. But then again, it might mean a change of team. It might be something that you feel uneasy about with the team that you're in or what that particular team is doing. And it might mean that you just have to change teams and take your focus somewhere that can really help you to thrive and really invigorate what you're doing. I think the message here is that you should take proactive steps to really change the situation that you're in so it's a much more positive situation and so that you're happy at work and happy in life. And even if you haven't come to the point where you're feeling fearful or you're feeling that anxiety, it's important in any case to really not get to that point. So as I said, that self-assessment bit is all about doing that before you get to those points where you're feeling fearful so that you can be ahead of the game for any change that you might need to make in the long run.